Broadway Bridges is a New York Broadway League project, and the Broadway League is the association of Broadway producers and theaters in New York City. And their goal was to have every 10th grader in New York City see a Broadway show in their 10th grade year. What we did as our own Milwaukee spin on it was we didn't want the kids just to see a show, to have that opportunity to have a workshop where they can have a dance class with the dance captain of Beetlejuice, or get a chance to do an audition workshop with some cast from To Kill a Mockingbird. Like those opportunities to really interact with these Broadway performers before the show. Then they see the show together, and then they get a Q&A after the show as well.
We know that exposure to arts education really does spark creativity in our young people. And being able to provide those kind of experiences for our young people here in the Milwaukee area is really important role that we play. And having low cost or no cost arts education experiences provides that kind of access so that it's supplementing everything else that they're doing on a regular basis.
I find that most artists want to share their message with kids because whether they're on stage, behind the scenes, if they're a performer or a crew member, they had a moment in their career where somebody said something to them. They had that sort of light bulb moment where an artist said, hey, maybe this is something you can do. And our ability to bring artists to the city, if we don't connect them to the community, to the young people, it's a disservice.
I'm really grateful and kind of proud to say that most of my arts education is public arts education. And so I wouldn't be here if it weren't for the teachers and the other artists who have taught me throughout the years. And so to be able to teach and give back in this way, even to this demographic of students where it's public school students like myself, kind of learning from Broadway, being able to continue that legacy is really important to me because it's, about accessibility and just sharing the joy and the craft, at a high level with all of our young folk.
They're gonna walk out of their high school experience with, 5 workshops with a Broadway performer and be able to write that on their resume and remember it forever. Whether they go into the arts or not, that sort of shaping experience of being involved in that real specific level is only possible from this program, Broadway Bridges.
Hi, I'm Quinn Bushman, and I go to Ronald Reagan High School.
My name is Isis Dawson, and I go to school at Go to My Year.
Hi, I'm Logan Bushman from Ronald Reagan High School.
My name is Zabin Duong. I go to Ronald Reagan High School.
My name is Martha Valentine Jones, and I'm an 8th grader at Go to My Year.
I think the arts are important just because it shapes you as a person. I am going into music education at UWM this year, and it's the reason I'm going into as my career is because I just want to continue pushing people to do what they love. Okay, music is something that builds community, it connects people, and I think that's something we really need right now.
It really helps us get a feeling of what it's like to be in a professional audition or just an audition in general if we want to be in a show. So I think it's a really good learning experience for people who want to have a career in acting.
It's really important to get real advice from a real person that is here and has gone through the whole process. I learned a lot from Ryan, the choreographer, and how auditions and getting to be where he is now is how important everything is, and how doing these things now as a teenager is important to get there.
Getting to see live professional theater is so fun. Watching the people in the background and seeing how invested they are, and when I get to see a show where every single person is in it all the time, it's just so amazing. I love it.
Watching live professional theater makes me want to do more theater. It makes me love the craft even more than I did before watching the show. I had no idea what I was going to do 2 years ago. And now I want to pursue musical theater in college.
We want to inspire our young people locally. And having these national artists be able to deliver those experiences for our young people is what really makes a difference. It's really the support of our donors and our sponsors and everyone who has helped us put these programs together that makes it possible. And I want to thank everyone who really enables these programs to come to life.
I want to thank you so much for giving this opportunity to every single one of these students. And I hope that we continue to give so many more people this opportunity because you as an individual are really helping this community thrive. You are bringing people together and you are just making the whole world a better place. Thank you.